Hello, 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 Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC from the editing floor. Ooh. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay. I just need to talk about a few things before we dive into this beautiful video on the Malta Eurovision Song Contest finalists. So, we originally did full coverage of the Malta Eurovision Song Contest, all four semifinals of it. We covered that when it happened in November. The thing was, it took a while to get this YouTube channel up and running, so we didn't have it up and running until December. And then by that time, there were a lot of other national selections happening. Life got very, very busy for me. I'm the one that does most of the editing for the channel. Life got super busy. And so those videos never got uploaded. The original plan was to do a full, probably like 2-hour video of all four semifinals. And I figured that would be a bit too much work to do before the final happens tomorrow or Saturday or tomorrow, depending on what day this ends up going up, the time that you're watching. The point is, I ended up editing together all of the segments from the finalists. So this video is only going to be talking about the finalists for Malta Eurovision Song Contest. Unfortunately, it's not going to be talking about any of the other contestants from the contest. But we do have that footage still. We're probably not going to release it in full, but I want to highlight a few people that I remember that we really, really enjoyed who didn't qualify, mainly being Ileana Gomez Blanca. We were very upset she didn't qualify for the final. Oxygen with Cloudmaker. We all really, really liked Cloudmaker a lot. I think it was actually Lewis's 12 points in that semifinal. And Miguel. We really liked Miguel as well. I believe Miguel was his name. But I think we mentioned a couple of others at the end of the video when we talk about who qualified and who didn't. So what y'all will see is the edited version of all of our different videos that we did for MESC. They're going to be in running order, so it's going to be a little bouncing back and forth. Some videos have myself, Aneesa, and Lewis. Some videos only have myself and Aneesa, because Lewis wasn't able to make it for all of them. But that's kind of the vibe. That's what we're dealing with. That's the situation at the moment. So yeah, with that being said, please enjoy our video on the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. Wow, just continue to flaunt the fact that you went to Eurovision last year and I didn't. Wow.
Oh, wait.
No, I do love it.
I'm terrible
at...
No, okay.
Do not make Lewis an influencer. Never.
Never.
Cute.
The fact that they were the first ones to sign the book too.
Oh yeah, they were. They were second on the carpet.
They were second.
The busker was robbed.
They really were. Yeah,
they really were.
Just like I was robbed from my busker party. No, I literally just lost it. I didn't.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
good. Well, good evening, Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC, where we put the real and the T into ESC, and we talk the Eurovision Song Contest from top to bottom, honey. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. And in the words of a previous Maltese entry, I know how to behave when the pain comes, how to escape from the fake world in my mind. Now you're out of sight.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Good.
I'm still upset about it. Don't worry. I'm still mad she changed her song. And I am drinking coffee because it is probably too late for me to be doing this, but I got off work and I was really tired, and I'm drinking with my homemade pumpkin cinnamon vanilla coffee creamer, which is very lovely. So, yeah.
And I am Aneesa Long, your trans non-binary casual Eurovision loving Koreaboo from Scarborough, Holborn, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And in my lovely the cup mug, which you can get yours in the link below.
You can get yours at lanagcreations.etsy.com, link in the description below. And we do ship internationally, so there are no excuses. Lewis Thorpe. Lewis. I know he can hear me even though his headphones aren't on. Lewis.
And in my lovely mug, I ended up mixing some like instant double as well as some instant salted caramel hot chocolate, both from Tim Hortons. And I would just like to say that you can take away the rhythm, you can take away the gold. Shit, I'm forgetting the lyrics, but you can never take away my soul.
It was going so well. I'm surprised you butchered your own intro though. That's the thing. Like you went Scarborough, Woburn.
I know. I was like, the intro's all over the place today. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
We need a Eurovision intro, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
we're trying to rebrand. You know,
what's Eurovision if it doesn't go
Not
wrong?
the rebrand.
What's Eurovision if it doesn't go wrong somewhere? Anyway,
exactly.
Hi everyone, I'm Lewis, a canny laddie from Manny, and I am drinking from my surprise, my own cup branded bottle.
Cup bottle not available.
Cup bottle, it's not available right now. It's actually this is exclusive. It's
prototype.
Exactly, it's a prototype. We're still working on it. And I've just got to say, when life brings me trouble, this I know. I never walk away, Nana. Walk away, Nana. We are Technicolor, watch us go. We never walk away, Nana. Just stay with me now. Come a chameleon.
That great choice, honestly.
That's a good choice.
And now that we're doing Malta for 4 weeks, I'm like, oh, there's such a plethora of songs I can pick from. I'm so excited.
Wait, no, I changed mine. I'm gonna change my last minute and just say, count with me. 1, 2, 3.
No. Another one we can't use in the future. It's fine. You have to remember, we have to do this for 4 weeks, Aneesa.
Wait, that's right. Okay.
That's true.
It's fine. It's fine. There's plenty of Maltese entries. Hello, everyone. The Eurovision season has already started, and we want to cry. It's October! What the fuck?
Malta, what are you doing?
No, Malta really said it's Maltober.
That was good. I'm gonna give you that one. That was really good.
Hey, off camera, you said we were getting thickness, so I was like, okay,
Maltober and thickness was a Nice-vember. I did it. Because Junior is in Nice.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, Lewis.
I got it.
I'm just trying to be a part of the joke. Anyway, we are here. National selection season has started, which means we are back in business covering Eurovision for the next 7 months.
Oh God.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot to start with. And honestly, this for me, I don't think it's gonna be a bad way to start the season.
Oh no.
Because we are here talking about the first semifinal of the Maltese Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Yes, they started early. Why? Who knows?
Probably because they sent 40 songs last year.
And this year they're only sending 36, of which 12 of them will be chosen for the final. So, Yeah, so we're going to dive into the first 9 songs revealed for the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. We're going to talk about them, tell you our favorites, our least favorites, etc., etc. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe because this channel is new. This is probably the second or third video that we are uploading onto this channel. So quite frankly, we weren't expecting the Eurovision season to start this soon, but we're here nonetheless. And I'm excited for Malm.
And we're talking about Malta.
Malm. Anyway. Yes, so the Maltese Eurovision Song Contest this year, again, shocker, seemingly every year we're changing format. We're changing format every year. This, I have to say, I'm not all that upset about. So 36 songs have been revealed to be competing in the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. Mm-hmm. So from this last Friday that just happened through November 17th, on the show, I don't know how to say it in Maltese, so I'm going to say XOW because that's what I know it in English. Sow. Scow. I don't know. 9 songs are going to be revealed over the next 4 weeks. So we're going to be here for the next 4 weeks giving you our opinions on all of those songs in preparation for 12 of them to qualify for the final, selected by a mix of a private jury and the Maltese public. So it looks like I don't think they said it's going to be 50-50. But I'm just going to go ahead and assume, based on the way that MESC has run in the past, that it is going to be a 50-50 jury and televote. And then in the final, the 12 songs that compete will also be a 50-50 distribution. Now, there is also nothing clarifying whether a certain number of songs per show will qualify. So for all we know, all 9 songs we're going to talk about today could qualify. And we could see a semifinal show where none of the songs qualify. I don't think we're going to get that latter instance in this first group we're talking about, because I definitely think there are some songs that I think will qualify very easily.
Absolutely.
But here we are. And next up, Miriana Conte with Venom.
My internet's breaking up. I don't know if anyone can hear me. Hello?
We can hear you.
Yes.
Slay. Okay. Loved this song. I loved... There's just been such an overabundance of electro music that I tend to not like that but I loved the electro vibe of the beat in this song. I loved the demonic choir. I called it the demonic choir. Yeah, I loved that. I loved the bit where she breaks like the Venom, Venom or something like that. That bit, love that bit. Yeah, I loved her voice. I thoroughly enjoyed this song.
Yeah, I think I could say the same as well. Her high belts, I think, are really the shining moment throughout the song. The attitude is there for me. Great stage presence. Amazing voice. I also put the Venom Venom in my notes too, because that was a moment I really enjoyed as well. Her low notes are a bit shaky, and especially when it gets to the faster lyrics, because it almost borderline gets a bit speaky. I don't know if that is a problem or not with me, but it's just something I observed. I think that's just mainly it for me. It's just the faster parts she could work a bit more on, because it sounds like she's trying really hard to keep up with the song.
That was the number one thing I noted as well. Is there were a lot of moments where I felt like she was speeding through things, and I had an issue with pronunciation at certain moments.
Right.
But otherwise, I love this sound. She's got a very interesting tone. I did equate her, and it's an obvious comparison, but I did equate her to Destiny. in a
Yeah.
lot of ways.
I see that.
That was who I thought of immediately hearing her. But there's a lot more of a pop sound to her voice, but still keeping this like soulful R&B sort of vibe overall. I liked the spelling of Venom. I actually wish we had gotten a little bit more of it. I would have loved a little bit of it at the end of the first chorus. Not as much as we got at the end, but a little like, or at the beginning, like start the song with VENOM. Like, I think like something like that in a potential rework of this song, I think could be really strong.
Yeah.
She's got just the loveliest, biggest voice. And I'm, spoiler, very excited for her being in the final.
Yes.
So
She made the final.
I know.
Whoa.
She made it. 6 of these 9 songs made it to the finals, so we'll talk about that. I am personally thrilled to move on because next is Sarah Bonnici with the song Loop. Now, for myself and Aneesa and other people who have followed MESC pretty closely over the last few years, this is not the first time we are seeing Miss Sarah Bonnici. She did compete in 2022 with the song Heaven, which I remember not loving.
I remember not loving Heaven.
I remember.
However, comma, this is a fucking bop.
This is a bop.
She got yassified between 2022 and now. Like this, I looked back and I was like, wait, this name is familiar. I was like, I know the name. I can't think of it. And I listened to Heaven again a little bit and I was like, oh, I really didn't like this song. This is the kind of music she is meant to do with her vocals and the way she sings. I was so blown away by this.
Although I will say there still is some work needed to be done.
There is a lot of work and room for improvement with all of these. I don't think any of these entries are Eurovision ready in the state they're in. However, this has a lot of potential. But Lewis, what were you going to say, darling?
I mean, I was literally going to pick up on. I love this. So I love the production of this song, and I love her vocal range. She has such a good range. Yeah. I don't know if she has the. Her vocal agility isn't quite there for a song like this yet. I don't. But
that's learnable.
Exactly, that's learnable.
That's learnable.
But I had to pick up on something, and no, I love this. Just I'm tired of the dance breaks. I've had a painful.
Oh, I was like, I'm so excited for our first Noah Carell Chanel dance break of the season. Yes.
I literally ended up putting in my notes. It gives Slow-Mo meets Ghosting by Pam Rabbit, if you remember.
Ooh, sure, okay.
Yeah.
I just wrote, first dance break of the season. Cool.
Yeah. Honestly, it could do with like a lot more staging, but obviously, given that MESC was where they were, there wasn't a lot to work with.
It was giving late special.
It was giving late show.
And we have to remember, this is not the final. MESC is always good with having like the big grand staging for their finals, so I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. Her runs are really nice.
Yeah.
I think there is a bit of there's some pitchiness when she goes to the higher notes.
There was one run that I did not like.
Yeah, the one at the end.
There was like a and I didn't like that.
I agree with you.
The undertones of the backing vocals were so nice as well. I
think overall, just her in her voice, I think she could just use a lot more support and a lot more power. I think she can afford to have a lot more full voice in there because there's a lot of mixing.
Yeah. I think this I'm gonna go ahead and say I think this song, more than anything else we saw in this set, has the most potential to be like the bop of the year. And with who we already have confirmed as artists, I'm gonna say specifically coming from Greece and Cyprus, I think if she does win, I think it's going to be battle of the Balkan and Mediterranean adjacent bops this year.
Mhm.
Because looking at what Cilia does and looking at what, oh God, I don't remember her name.
Maria?
Marina.
Marina.
With what Marina and Cilia both do for Greece and Cyprus respectively, at least in their back catalog, we have no clue what the fuck their song is going to be for Eurovision yet. But it's going to be, I think we're going to see a little bit of that competitive thing between this, if Sarah does win, and things that we know we're already going to see based on who's confirmed. So, but I love this.
Loved it.
I want it on loop. I want her on loop. I want this with backing dancers. I want this with a Chanel dance break. I really honestly do, and I wouldn't be upset at it.
Yeah, honestly, this song... Sorry, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I just feel like this would be amped up a lot with a lot more stage production.
Absolutely. I think this coming from Malta as well.
Yeah.
I would be really impressed if Malta picks this. Given what we know. However, I mean, there is one person that we're going to see in later shows that I'm like, if he comes with a really good song, I just want him to win.
Right.
Spoiler, it's Ryan Hili.
Yep.
If he comes to MESC with a good song, I'm just going to want him to win. And I think going in either direction this year, if they go hyper feminine bop, or they go strong male ballad, I think it's going to be an improvement upon what we've seen the last couple of years from Malta. Not that either of their last 3 or 4 entries have been bad, but they're on a 2-year non-qualifying streak after Destiny. So something needs to change. So they shouldn't be on a 2-year non-qualifying
They
streak.
should not be.
The Busker should have qualified. Anyway, moving on, shall we?
We shall.
Now it's time to talk about Topic by Greta Tude. I am the topic.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
So stupid.
But I love it. This is drag music, and I love it. And I know I probably sound very hypocritical saying that I did like Matt Black, but I do like Greta. There's something about her conviction here that I am a fan of. I will say the flow of the rapping was decent, but she really needs to work on her stamina and her breath control.
Yes.
And the performance of it wasn't the strongest, but the big note at the end was fantastic. So
you know what sent me? The backing vocals with the...
Oh, it was so good.
I love all the backing vocals are so stupid too. I love her confidence, solid voice, great presence. It just doesn't feel like a song to me.
It's drag music in that way of it's a song, but not really.
No, you know what it gave me? The performance gave me Mayhem Miller's performance of Queen of the Party during All Stars 5.
Oh yeah, I feel that.
This was a journey.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, breath control. To echo that, I noted that similar. I put. Oh, I love this chorus, and then a second later I went, okay, never mind.
Good.
I feel like such a hypocrite liking Banana and not liking this.
I mean, I didn't like Banana and I like this, so I get it.
This was a difficult one to. I don't know. It was a difficult one to appreciate. It felt very. I lost it at the Blaz. You know that's what it is. The Blaz lost me.
Yeah, that's valid. That's valid.
A bit too much gloss for my liking as well.
A little bit less blah and a little bit more. I am the topic.
Yeah, sure.
But like, if I had had a few too many gin and grapefruits and I heard this at the club, I would be dancing my ass off to this
Right.
song. So like,
But I would say I prefer Sound of My Stilettos over this.
I think I agree with you. But hey, more drag acts trying to go to Eurovision, and for that, I'm thrilled.
Yes.
We've already got another, at least one more confirmed for this year, and that
Yes,
makes me
we
very
do.
happy. So,
Unamai. Okay, anyways.
Bonnici. I'm so excited. Let's move to Janvil. The song is Man. I really enjoyed this.
I really enjoyed this too.
Very jazzy. It was giving me like a
Very
Michael Bublé kind of
sultry,
feeling.
Yeah.
Very,
No,
yeah.
It's giving me like very like Human Rag and Bone.
Yeah. A little like very this like
He has a lot of depth in
just
his
like
voice.
this like jazzy rock almost.
Yeah, like it's like white soul.
A little bit.
Very like white-
Maltese soul.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Like, is this the male version of Destiny?
Destiny as a white man? It's crazy.
I don't know. I was really impressed with this though. My only real issue with the song and the performance is I wish that the lyrics had a bit more substance to it, because it's a lot of I'm your man, and like that's fine, and he's singing it very well. I just wish there was a little bit more to the lyrics. Is really all I would be asking for.
I mean, he is a co-writer on this too, so this is some feedback as well.
Of course.
I was not expecting his voice to open up like that. Like, he was in his lower register, which could use some work as well. But once he opens up, that's kind of when the beast comes out, and it's like, it is like that through and through. So I guess on that standpoint, it could be a bit more dynamic. Also, I think on a production standpoint, there was a bit of a syncing issue kind of thing.
Yeah,
between the vocals and the backing track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely got that as well. But I thought overall this was really strong.
It was very strong.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed this a lot.
Yeah. And let's just keep it going with some good songs, because next up we have Hili as a party, not to be confused with Nicole as a party. Relation? Probably. Malta's not a big country. We got all the Cassars, we have the Kalejas, we have the Azaparties.
We have the Borgs.
But yes, this is Hili. The song is Tell Me That It's Over.
Okay. I like the song. The vocals are somewhat there. For the most part.
For the most part.
Most part, yes. Until the end.
She does lose steam a little bit, but I have to be honest, I'm obsessed with this song.
I can say the same, yeah.
Like, yeah. I think her performance of this is so good. This has the most potential for me, and I really hope that she can qualify out of this, because I would like to see this with a bigger staging. This is one of my favorites so far that we've seen from MESC this year. Right.
Yeah, I think it was just that towards the end where I kind of just
her high register in general, there were a lot of sharp moments.
There were.
But when she's in her pocket, it's strong. There's emotion behind it. She's a co-writer on this as well. Like, you can tell that there is a lot of really, really strong emotion behind it. And I love this.
Yeah. If she just works on her stamina, she'll be golden.
I think it's genuinely really just small issues.
Yeah.
To overcome, but I really do hope that this qualifies.
Same.
So, let's move to last year's MESC runner-up, Ryan Hili with Karma.
Love this.
This is good.
He stepped it up. He stepped it up this year.
I prefer his song last year. I will say that.
I prefer this.
Okay. He was nervous. You can tell he was nervous. There was a lot of sharpness.
A lot of sharpness, a lot of pitch.
But the song itself, I think, is really, really good. I think if he wins, I need him to pick a different song. Because I think he could do well at Eurovision. I don't know that he could do all that well at Eurovision with this song in this state.
Right.
Like, I kind of need him to pull an Emma Musket and pick a different song. I need an Ira Lasco, pick a different song. Like, but it's fine.
I literally put this song is fine. It didn't blow me away until the latter half of the song. And I wish it didn't take me so long to get into it. Yeah. It's a song.
It is indeed a song.
I think for me, it was because I was focusing a lot on like my critiques from last year with In the Silence, which also great song, but I just felt like he stepped it up this year because a lot of what I critiqued on, he actually kind of improved on, especially with the falsetto. I thought there was a lot more mixing. He did like mixing between his head and chest, which I love that spot in his voice. So I'm glad to see a lot more of that. His lower notes could use some work because it sounds a bit too breathy for my liking. But I don't know. I felt like his performance was really good. It feels like it feels very Eurovision ready to me.
Okay. I want a bit more substance. If he's gonna keep this song, I need a read with a bit more substance. Like I want a bridge with something a little bit more substantial. Like I got the emotion. I want to feel it a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
But
it's probably what it is for me as well.
Yeah. With Erba, I believe Erba, I don't know. I'm gonna say Erba, but the song is Sirena.
I really like it. I really like this.
Bop.
Certified bop.
This is a bop.
Song.
Listen.
Wow.
I don't hate it.
Okay.
I didn't mind it. It's not my favorite by any stretch. It was just a good, well put together song. I love the harmony. The TV studio didn't do it justice, which is probably the theme that runs through the entire Maltese Eurovision Song Contest. This TV studio did not give any of these justice. Typically, I hate la la la's in songs, but I didn't mind it here. Was it la la la's or was it da da da's?
It was la la la's.
La la la's. Yeah, it was cutesy, but yeah.
Was it la la la's or was it la la ree? That's the real question. I loved this. This is what, okay. So going back a couple of weeks ago and like 30 minutes ago for y'all watching, this is what I wanted Sopranique to be.
Right.
Like that's really how I feel about it. I'm like, this is what I wanted Sopranique to be. All four of these voices sound so lovely. You can tell that they have spent a lot of time working on their harmonies because the harmonies were solid.
Yes.
Here. There were a few sharp moments I noticed. And I also like that we have a very well-rounded range across all 4 ladies in this group.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see this on a big stage with like some good staging. I don't want anything like super big from this, but I loved this. Big fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the song as well. I'm not sure if we mentioned this. Title translates to mermaid.
Yes.
Fun fact, actually, in Filipino, it translates to the same thing.
Yes, because I immediately thought of the finale lip sync from Drag Race Philippines season 1.
That is right. Right off the bat, amazing voices, harmonies, and especially unison. I think it's a lot harder to have a tight unison than tight harmonies. And the fact that they managed to pull it off is very impressive. I think I also noticed a bit of pitch issues, but I felt like that kind of came with nerves. As well, I think really that's my main critique about it. It's just there were nerves. I can sense some nerves, especially towards the high belted note from the one woman, because that could have been a lot more powerful than it was.
Definitely. Moving along. Next up is Nathan with Ghost. Now, why did I think? Oh, I saw the title and I was like, "Oh my God, Fifi Dobson." No. You act like
you just.
I'm not gonna do the Cynthia Kiss spin, but like, imagine I'm doing this.
Oh,
Stephanie Prince.
Oh my God, this song was something, and I come away from it feeling flat. Not that his vocal was flat, but I just feel like it is a song that exists and it was beautifully sang, but I don't get a whole lot from the song.
No.
I don't remember much of this song, and I'm glad I took notes on it so I would remember maybe some things about the song. Yeah.
I feel like I should have made a comparison to this so that I have an idea of how it goes, but I'm glad I also took notes on this.
Great.
Believe it or not, I also took notes.
Us being prepared for a Eurovision video?
Incredible.
Things have changed for 2024, y'all.
It's looking up. We're looking up.
Okay. I love I wrote down I love the chorus. I don't remember what the chorus was, but I loved it apparently. There was a unison. I do remember there was a unison that he was going on with his backing vocals was the exact same thing as what he was singing in terms of
right.
And then okay. There was a moment where he just catapults his voice with no build whatsoever, and I hated that. Like there was the way that he just catapults his voice out of nowhere. I don't know. I found that a bit. I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, I think piggybacking on that thought, I think he was oddly the first person the second person I thought of when Logan was like, "Oh, a lot of these artists are trying it this year." Like, I very much remember that from Nathan.
Yeah, trying it.
And I didn't mind it, although there was some pitchiness.
Right.
He's got a decent voice. I enjoy some of his runs. The belting in the chorus is nice.
Yeah. He has a stage presence.
He has a stage presence.
He knows, how to maneuver around a stage and stuff.
I just need more. That's it.
Yeah, I do like his top register.
Yeah.
Oh, the bridge. The way the bridge collapsed into just his voice and the piano. That was cute. That was nice.
That was
That's
cute.
nice.
Yeah.
This is kind of like what I'm gonna call of the episode my perfectly solid entry.
Oh, I was gonna say perfectly inoffensive.
Oh, this is your perfectly inoffensive, huh?
Sure is. Next up,
What up?
Mata.
Mama, make this one tiara.
Oh my god. We've got Denise Mercieka with Mata
He's
or
back.
Woman. She's back. What did she sing last year? I don't remember. I know she was there.
I want your name, boy. Look me.
Oh, I hated that too.
I
Oh no.
love that song.
I really didn't like that song, but I love this.
I love this.
It's so good. This is the song that everybody is talking about.
It is.
My biggest critique, I wish the lyrics had a bit more substance to it. That's all. The song is also only 2 minutes.
It didn't feel like that actually. I don't know.
I think it's 2 minutes. Hold on. Yeah, it's 2 minutes.
Oh wow.
So there's definitely a lot of things that can be added to this.
Yes.
But I do love because I'm Frank Park's Joan of Arc, Cleopatra in my heart. Like that line, I'm like, yes. Mother, daughter, sister, wife, forever a bringer of life. I'm like, yes.
Yes.
This is the second coming of Rigoberto Bandini. A little bit.
Los tetas.
We went from I Mama to Mata. And I'm like, yes, this would be very different for Malta as well. Because I mean, we saw Destiny, but overall, like, this would be so different for Malta to send to Eurovision. I think this really stands a great shot at. If this wins, I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And B, I think this stands a good shot. We do already have 2 pop girlies in the contest this year.
We do,
but I think this can stand out.
I think it can, and it's mainly because her vocal stylings are so like distinct and unique.
Yeah, there were a few breath control issues that I had, but the charisma is there. The vocals need a bit of work, but that's all workable, and I think that she can bring that.
Yep.
And I'm like, I love this. It's so good.
I've already been a champion for Miss Denise, so like, it's no surprise that I enjoy this song a lot as well.
I'm glad I'm on the same page as you this year. I'm very, very thrilled about that. Well, it's time to talk about Banana.
Over here.
By Mattblxck.
First of all, I would like to acknowledge that there is English, Maltese, and Spanish involved in this song.
And it took 5 people to write.
I think he might have been one of them too.
He is one of them.
Okay.
4 other people wrote this song with him. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I hate this.
I was waiting for that.
I hate this song. I think, and I liked Up last year. That's the thing is I think Up was a really successful song for him last year. And I thought it could have won in a universe and I would have been like, okay, cool. But also, none of us were super high on the busker going into MESC. They won, and then now I'm obsessed with that song. But I thought Up was a really strong song from him. This, I wrote down, this sounds like a remix at a top 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race from like 2014. Like, that's what, like, as soon as the song started, I was like, oh, this sounds like a RuPaul song. Like, immediately. Like, if they had Drag Race Mexico in, like, 2013, this is what the finale song would have been. It just... I also wrote that the mid-chorus part, where it's, like, the instrumental, It sounds like the Wish version of music from La Mastraga.
Okay.
And I know that it's very specific, but the music from La Mastraga is absolutely incredible. Go check out our coverage of La Mastraga. Ding. But it was like, this is no. I'm done talking about this.
Louis, do you want to go first?
Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first. I like the vibe. It's a cool vibe. He seems to be having fun. It's very campy. Oh, I put it in big capital letters that he spelled his name
Again.
and you can never have a Matt Black song without Mattblxck. And I think my biggest thing out of this is not that he's eating a banana, but it's the. I feel like if there was any like joke entry for 2024, this would probably be the one.
And I would put it dead last. I don't know what else is going into the contest yet, but this would be dead last. And I'd be really sad because there's a lot of great songs in this final. All right, Lewis. Let's hear how much you love this song.
When I heard this song, I was fully embracing that I'm once again going to have to be the contrarian of the podcast. Because I love this. I love this. I really do love this. Like it doesn't take itself seriously, and sometimes it is those songs that don't take themselves seriously that I do enjoy. So it's no surprise. Camp in the best way. It was, and I hate that I'm making this comparison. It was like if Netta and Sunstroke Project came together. But
sorry.
But yeah, I love this song. I see a world in which it is winning. And I don't see a world where it's going to end up last if it did end up qualifying. I see a world where it could end up in the finale.
How do you think it'll fare if it were to make it to the finale?
Dead last.
I personally don't think it would be dead last.
Oh no, there would be a lot of. This would get points from the rest of the world.
I see a world where it could finish low. I could also see a world where it ends up left side of the board. It's yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Subwoofer did pretty.
I don't need another song about bananas. No.
His outfit was cute. Though. I really like the.
Oh, I didn't. I did not.
On that note, tiki tiki taki taki.
Tacky tacky.
We shall.
To Gail Attard. I'm gonna say
What?
Attard. I don't know, but I'm gonna say Attard. The song is Wild Card.
I feel like there might. I just sense that there's going to be some disagreement with this song.
Oh.
Because I want to like it so badly, and this is usually something I would like.
This is very Aneesa coded.
It is. There's only one thing. The main thing that throws me off is kind of I don't feel that it's very like cohesive as a full song.
Ooh.
So, I agree with you. Here's my thing. I went and looked because I was like, if she wrote this song and is performing it, I'm going to be a little confused. She didn't write the song.
She didn't.
I like her a lot more than I like this song.
Yes.
And I want her to come. I was thinking this while I was watching the performance because her vocal, especially when she got into that big belting powerful moment, her vocal was, I'm going to say, the strongest vocal we saw in this group.
Yeah.
However, this song feels so all over the place. And that is very typical of MESC. I'm going to be honest. That's just kind of, we get a lot of songs that like have really good vocals and then the song just can't bring the support that it needs to. I want Gail singing something along the lines of Rise Like a Phoenix, Voila. Like I want that level of power and just domination from her and her vocals because she clearly can do it.
Yeah.
This song just is not it. And I hope we see her again in the future because I think her with a more powerful song could not only win MESC, but could go dominate Eurovision.
Yeah. And if she does win, I hope that
I need a full revamp, baby.
Either a full revamp or it's like, oh, they can change.
Pick a different song.
If she has a different song, I just hope that different song does her justice.
And I'm 97% sure that rule is still in place to where they can pick a different song if they win. So, Lewis, what do you think?
Well, I loved the tone of the song. The tone of the song I enjoyed. Her vocal, and again, this is probably, I don't know if this is low to the production, to the microphone, or herself. I could not make out a word of what she was actually singing, unfortunately. But I can tell that she's got such a strong vocal. It just needs to be a lot clearer. Loved the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus was so cool. I loved the dark choir element going on in the backing. I mean, I said I would probably prefer this with the backing of a Eurovision budget. Because it felt very. I mean, that's probably just me just hating the fact that it's very late live.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with that, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I kind of wish we had just gotten the stand in place black and white music videos like we've kind of gotten over the last couple years. I think I honestly would prefer that.
Yeah,
right.
I said you can make a real frightening performance out of a song like this, but I meant frightening in the right way, not a bad way.
Hauntingly beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, you could take this and really do a lot with it. I think, honestly, I do think she stands a shot at qualifying based solely on her vocal. And like you said, Aneesa, I completely agree. If she wins, I hope she picks a different song. And I hope it's something that can support a strong, like, if they send her with the vocal she's got, hello. Like, but who knows? Shall I move along?
We shall.
Next up, Lisa Gauci with Breathe.
Breathe.
Oh my god! Yes. Love this.
Great.
I forgot. Okay, this is where I come back in.
Yes. Hi, Lewis.
Oh, I love this. It was so dreamy. I loved using that word when I'm doing my reactions. Dreamy.
Breathe and Cloudmaker, both dreamy.
Dreamy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, love this song. I love the variation on the bridge. Yeah, I didn't critique this as much because I didn't know what I could critique on.
I had one big critique because I do also really enjoy this song. I'm also excited that, spoiler, she made the final. But my biggest concern with the song and the way she sang it in this performance is that I felt like at times she got a little lost in her runs. Especially towards the beginning of the song, I felt like she would go for the run and the run was good. And then she would it would either like fall off or she would like get sharp at the end of her run. I don't know. It mellowed out a lot more towards the end of the song. And I thought her ending runs were really strong. I love the pacing of the chorus. I think that's my absolute favorite part is like the pacing is so good. Her range she is one of the strongest ranges I think that we've heard in this MESC, and I was really impressed with it. It's very breathy in a great way, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah. If anything, I think for me, like my main critique is that I could have used a bit more breathiness. I also did sense a bit of nerves, and I think that comes with. I think that kind of piggybacks off of like what you said, Logan, about some of her runs at the beginning. I did sense a bit of nerves in some of her like higher belts. I also thought she could have worked on a bit of being quieter on the quieter moments, because it still felt very full. Like that could have been the more breathy parts. But I love this song overall. Like this is great.
Yeah. Out of our 36 songs for MESC, we have our 12 finalists. Denise with Mata. Erba with Sirena. Gail Attard with Wild Card. Greta Tude, because she is the topic. Hili has a party with Tell Me That It's Over. Janvil, because he's your man. Lisa Gauci with Breathe. Matt Blxck with Banana. Miriana Conte with Venom. Nathan with Ghost. Ryan Hili with Karma. And Sarah Bonnici with Loop. And what's interesting is, of the 12 finalists, 3 of them come from semifinal 1. 3 of them come from semifinal 2. 6 of them come from semifinal 4. And no one from semifinal 3 qualified for the final.
Miguel Bonella was robbed.
I don't think so, given this lineup. I'm going to be honest.
I think there's at least one song I could have switched for Miguel Bonella.
I think there's another person that should have been in this final that isn't.
Michaela Galea?
No. For me, I am very surprised Ileana Gomez Blanco is not here.
I'm also surprised, but I see why.
Yeah, I mean, I get it for sure. Who else was there? I'm mad Cloudmaker didn't make it, but I'm not all that surprised.
Same. And Cloudmaker actually so.
Yeah. A lot of people were saying that they were surprised that Bosa did not qualify.
I had Bosa as my top, so yeah.
That was Dominic Chinney from Semi 1. Yes. I think there's a couple people. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. The person I'm most surprised to see qualify in a very positive way for me is Gail Attard.
I'm gonna say the same as well.
I think her voice is incredible, and I'm happy she's there. And if it's based on the merit of her voice alone, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I was a little surprised to see Gail qualify. I was pleasantly surprised to see Janvil qualify, because I really do enjoy that song.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nothing else. I'm happy Nathan qualified with Ghost. I think that's a really of this selection. It's definitely one of the stronger songs, so I was happy to see it. But I mean, looking at this lineup, I'm going to be honest. I do think a woman is going to win.
Yeah.
At least one, if not several.
Right.
So, but are we ready?
Yeah.
To give our overall rankings?
Yes.
Yes.
Lewis, since you didn't do the semifinal 4 rankings, would you like to start?
Oh my god!
Our final rankings with your honorable mentions.
I will start my honorable mentions. This will be very telling. My honorable mentions for the MESC final for 2024. Man by Janvil. Blah 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. I love that, actually. Aneesa?
Sure. So, one of the songs, it's only because it fell there. The other one, you know how I feel about it. So my honorable mentions are Ghost and Banana.
Matt Black fell there.
Sure.
My honorable mentions are also Ghost and Banana.
Wow.
I'm not surprised, but that does actually make me happy. So.
Okay. I'm prepared to be yelled at, Lewis. Right, 1 point from the Lewis jury.
I know it's coming.
Sirena.
Yeah.
Right, Erba.
Anyway.
My 1 point. And I love her dearly. Goes to Miss Greta Tude.
Same.
Gag. Okay.
Okay. 2 points from the Lewis jury. Go to Ghost by Nathan.
Fair.
2 points from Holborn. We'll be going to Miss Hili as a party with Tell Me That It's Over. And I know this is where we differ, because you love this song.
I'm sad.
It was the performance.
I know. It's fine. Yeah, this is definitely where we're gonna differ. My 2 points, this is based on the song and not based on her, but my 2 points go to Wildcard.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is the most contrarian I've ever been. 3 points from the Lewis jury go to Ryan Healy for Karma.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 3 points. We'll go to your man.
Not your man.
I'm your man. Okay.
I'm your man. Oh, it's so good. You'll see it very shortly for me, actually, but not right now. My 3 points go to Breathe.
Oh.
My 4 points go to Denise for Mara.
Mara.
Banana kiss my tiara. You about to go down, 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 down. I'm so sad to see that, but I see why. So my 4 points, and for the song alone, goes to Wildcard.
Yeah. My 4 points go to Man.
My 5 points go to Gail.
Gail.
Gail for Wildcard.
I think that's the most British you've ever sounded. Gail.
Gail.
It almost sounds like you're saying Argyle.
I was about to say.
Argyle.
My 5 points will be going to Venom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We're kind of all over the place today. I'm not mad at it.
And I love it.
We are.
My 5 points, and it kind of fell here, and I'm really upset about it. My top 7, or no, my top 8, I would be fine with winning. Let me make that clear. But my 5 points go to Loop.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Right. Here it is. Here's where I put it.
Thank God. I was getting very concerned that you put that as your 12 points. And you know what? If you did, I would have still respected your opinion. I just would have thought of you very differently from here on out. So,
my 6 points will be going to someone who should really participate next year. Ryan Hili.
oh, not that.
That is just quoting Miss Hannah Waddingham. Yes.
Yes.
The context being that she
yes.
had no idea who.
Yeah.
She probably. Did she know? Did she not know? I'm not.
I don't think they knew.
I think Hannah was
Anyway,
employed to do the job.
exactly. Interestingly enough, my 6 points also go to someone who should really compete at Eurovision next year, and that is also Ryan.
Okay, 7 points.
Correct.
Tell me that it's over.
Okay.
Sure. And my 7 points. Actually, we're gonna make a last minute switch.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, we're doing the switch.
Alright.
My 7 points are actually gonna be going to Sirena.
Gag. All right now. Well, my 7 points go to Mara.
Mara.
Okay. My 8 points go to my 8 points. Go to my 8 points. Go to my 8 points.
I see what you mean.
Oh, that was good. I'll give you that one.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Lou.
Thank you.
That was good. You ate that because you gave it 8 points.
That was
and
good.
so did I.
Oh, good. My 8 points, because I love the song, and I've been obsessed with the song since we first heard it. It's Hili as a Party.
Oh, is it tell me when it's over, or is it tell me that it's over?
When?
It's when.
Fucking Eurovision world. Right, okay.
Hold on. Is it really?
I swear on Eurovision world it's down as tell me that it's over?
I pulled this directly from Eurovision World, so...
It's tell me that it's over on there, yeah.
Oh. Then I might have gotten it wrong.
Oh.
Probably. Okay.
Oh well.
Oh well.
It's Hili.
It's Hili. Woo. Okay. My 10 points for Maltese Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Venom. Venom.
All right.
And my 10 points go to Mara. Okay.
So my 10 points, I actually agree with one of the two of you. And seeing how I've already brought up one of the songs that one of y'all put at 10 points, it means that I agree with Lewis. My 10 points also go to them.
I want to know what time it's happening tonight.
And we all have different 12 points, and I love when this happens for us. So
we do have different.
Yeah, we do. My 12 points go to.
Oh wait,
Greenies.
No, we don't all have the same.
Wait,
we don't all have different 12 points.
I actually wasn't paying attention because my 12 points also go to Breathe.
Oh,
yeah.
Slay.
I realized that as soon. I was like, who does he have left? Oh, we all have to. No. Well, then I will be the one to be different today. My 12 points have to go to Sirena.
I see why. Why?
It just, it's so good. It's So good.
It's great. I
But-
love it.
Well, that is that on this, what will be a very, very long video for you all. I'm so sorry. But thank you for joining us for all